Good evening, and welcome, dear friend, to Whispered Wisdom. Tonight, we will not be journeying to a faraway land, but to the most sacred and powerful place in the universe, the inner workshop where your unique genius resides. For your entire life, you have felt it. A quiet whisper. A subtle pull. A deep, primal inclination toward a certain subject, a certain skill, a certain mystery that has always fascinated you. This is the voice of your life's task, the seed of mastery that was planted in you at birth. But the world is a noisy place. It is filled with distractions, with the opinions of others, with the pressures of conformity. And so, that quiet whisper is often drowned out. Tonight, we will silence the noise. We will create a sanctuary of deep listening, so you can once again hear the voice of your own true nature. So begin now, by preparing your sacred workshop. Find that perfect position of comfort and stillness. Allow your body to feel fully supported, completely safe, and held in a space of immense creative potential. Let us start with a single, conscious breath. A breath of purpose. Inhale slowly and deeply through your nose, and imagine you are breathing in a pure, white light. This is the light of clarity, of focus, of your own unique potential. Feel it fill your mind and your heart with a sense of profound purpose. Now, exhale with a long, gentle sigh through your mouth. And as you exhale, release the expectations of others. Release the path you were told you should follow. Release the fear of being different. Release the need for quick results. Let them all go. Let's do that once more. A deep, nourishing breath in, filling yourself with the quiet confidence of your own inner calling. And a long, slow, complete breath out, releasing all impatience, all frustration, all self-doubt. Feel a gentle, soothing wave of relaxation begin at the very crown of your head. Imagine it as a soft, warm liquid light, trickling down, calming your mind, and opening it to a state of deep, patient learning. This wave of peace flows over your eyes, allowing them to rest, preparing them to see the world with the deep, observant eyes of an apprentice. It flows over your cheeks and your jaw, releasing the tension of striving, of trying too hard. This warmth now flows down your neck and into your shoulders, melting away the burden of needing to prove yourself. In this workshop, there is nothing to prove, only to discover. Feel your shoulders drop, feel them become heavy and profoundly relaxed. This beautiful wave of relaxation flows down your arms and into your hands. These are the hands of a creator, a builder, a master in the making. Feel them become soft, relaxed, and open, ready to learn the sacred rhythms of your craft. The wave of relaxation now moves down your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, spreading through your back, your chest, and into your abdomen. Feel your stomach soften. Feel your breath become deep and regular. You are perfectly at peace with a long journey ahead. This warmth flows through your hips, your thighs, your knees, and all the way down to the tips of your toes. Your entire body is now in a state of profound peace and patient stillness. Your mind is now quiet. The restless, impatient part of your mind is drifting into a peaceful slumber. And in this stillness, the door to your subconscious mind, the seat of your deepest inclinations and your intuitive power, is now open. Every principle, every feeling, every stage of the journey you receive tonight will be accepted by your subconscious as your own natural, inevitable path. You are not just learning about mastery, you are aligning your entire being with the energy of mastery itself. Trust in this process. There is nothing you need to do, but listen, relax, and allow. The path will reveal itself to you. The journey to mastery begins not with a grand decision, but with a quiet return. A return to your origins. Close your eyes and allow your awareness to drift gently back in time. Back, through the years, to the landscape of your childhood. See the world through those younger eyes. The world was a place of wonder, of infinite possibility. Before you were told what you should be interested in, what was it that you were naturally, inexplicably drawn to? What subject, what toy, what activity made time itself seem to disappear? What was it that you could do for hours, completely absorbed, in a state of perfect flow? Was it building things with your hands, creating worlds from simple blocks? Was it taking things apart, driven by an insatiable curiosity to see how they worked? Was it observing the natural world, the patterns of insects, the language of the trees? Was it the world of words, of stories, getting lost in books for hours on end? Was it the logic of numbers, the beauty of patterns, the elegance of a puzzle solved? Was it the emotions of others, an intuitive sense of what people were feeling and thinking? Do not search for a career. Do not search for a label. Simply search for that feeling. The feeling of deep, authentic, effortless connection. A feeling that said, "This is me. This feels right." This is the voice of your primal inclinations. This is the blueprint of your unique genius, encoded in your DNA. This is your life's task. It has been calling to you your entire life, in whispers, in daydreams, in moments of quiet reflection. Tonight, you give yourself permission to hear that voice again. You give yourself permission to honor it. You do not need to know the final destination. You only need to have the courage to turn your ship in the direction of that calling. To take one small, simple step toward that which has always fascinated you. Feel, in your heart, a sense of homecoming. A sense of relief. The exhausting search for who you are supposed to be is over. You are simply returning to who you have always been. This is the foundation of all mastery. I now give myself permission to reconnect with my deepest, most authentic inclinations. I honor the voice of my own true nature. My life's task is not something I must find, but something I must return to. I trust this inner guidance, and I commit to following its call. Once you have heard the call, the real work, and the real beauty, begins. This is the apprenticeship. Our impatient culture often scoffs at this phase, seeking shortcuts and quick hacks. But the master knows that there are no shortcuts to true power. The apprenticeship is not a prison sentence to be endured, it is a sacred, transformative journey to be embraced. This journey has 3 essential components. The first practice, deep observation. The first stage of your apprenticeship is one of profound stillness and humility. You are not here to express your own ego or to impose your own ideas. You are here to learn the rules of the game. You are here to absorb the wisdom of those who have come before you. You become a silent, devoted observer. Imagine yourself now, entering the world of your chosen field. Whether it is a science, an art, a business, see yourself entering its temple. And you enter not as a critic, but as a humble student. You watch the masters at work. You read their books. You study their creations. You are not just looking, you are seeing. You are looking for the underlying patterns, the unspoken rules, the deep structure of your craft. You are absorbing everything, with a quiet, patient, and ravenous curiosity. This period of deep observation is you, planting the deep roots of knowledge that will support your future growth. I am a patient and humble observer. I empty my cup so that it may be filled with the wisdom of my chosen field. I absorb the rules, the patterns, and the deep structure of my craft with quiet, focused intensity. My foundation of knowledge is deep and strong. The second practice, the sacred rhythm of skill acquisition. After observation comes practice. This is where you move from theory to reality. This is where the knowledge in your mind is translated into the intelligence of your hands, your voice, your body. This practice can often feel repetitive, boring, and frustrating. The impatient mind will want to quit. But the apprentice knows a secret. They have reframed the very idea of practice. Imagine a craftsman, polishing a single piece of stone. Day after day. Week after week. To the outsider, it looks like a tedious chore. To the craftsman, every single stroke is a prayer. Every repetition is a deepening of their connection to the material. They are not just polishing a stone, they are polishing their own soul, their own nervous system. See yourself now, engaged in the fundamental practice of your craft. See each small, repetitive action not as a chore, but as a meditation. Feel the subtle improvements. Feel the growing connection between your mind and your body. Feel the skill becoming a part of you, moving from your conscious mind into your very instincts. This is not a grind, it is a sacred rhythm. It is the path through which you achieve fluency. I embrace the sacred rhythm of practice. Every repetition is a meditation that deepens my skill and polishes my soul. I find joy and satisfaction in the process of gradual improvement. I trust that through consistent, focused effort, I am achieving fluency. The third practice, the mentorship dynamic. The path of apprenticeship can be long and confusing. The fastest and most effective way to navigate it is to find a guide, a mentor. A mentor is someone who is several steps ahead of you on the path, who can provide personalized feedback, guidance, and wisdom. A true mentorship is a profound exchange of energy. You offer your youthful energy, your devotion, your hard work. In return, the mentor offers their priceless experience, their shortcuts, their deep understanding. But a mentor does not have to be a person you know. You can be mentored by the great masters of the past. You can enter into a deep, imaginative dialogue with the books, the art, the creations of those you admire most. You can ask, how would they have solved this problem? You can absorb their way of thinking until it becomes your own. Imagine yourself now, in the presence of your ideal mentor, living or dead. Feel their energy. Feel their deep knowledge. See yourself absorbing their wisdom, not just with your mind, but with your entire being. Feel the gratitude for this guidance. Feel your own journey accelerating under their watchful eye. I am open and receptive to guidance. I seek out and honor the wisdom of mentors, both living and past. I absorb their knowledge with deep respect and gratitude, allowing their experience to accelerate my own path to mastery. After years of patient apprenticeship, something miraculous begins to happen. You have absorbed the rules so deeply that you no longer need to think about them. Your skills have become second nature. And now, a new kind of mind awakens within you. Robert Greene calls this the dimensional mind. This is the mind of the master. The apprentice sees the individual pieces. The master sees the whole system. The apprentice follows the rules. The master plays with the rules. The apprentice thinks in a straight line. The master thinks in a vast, interconnected web. Imagine yourself standing on the foothills of a great mountain. Your view is limited. You can only see the path directly in front of you. This is the mind of the apprentice. Now, feel yourself ascending. Rising up, to the very peak of the mountain. From here, your perspective has completely changed. You can see everything. You can see where you have come from, and you can see all the possible paths leading to the horizon. You see how the rivers connect to the forests, how the weather patterns form in the distance. You see the entire landscape as one living, breathing entity. This is the dimensional mind. From this high place, you begin to experience flashes of deep intuition. Solutions to complex problems appear in your mind, seemingly from nowhere. You see connections that no one else can see. You are no longer just a skilled technician, you are a true creator, an innovator. You have reached the source code of your field. This is the ultimate reward of the long, patient journey. This is mastery. It is a state of profound power, of effortless creativity, and of deep, quiet confidence. I am now awakening my dimensional mind. I release my attachment to the individual rules and begin to see the whole system. My intuition is sharp and clear. I see connections that others miss. I am a calm, confident, and powerful creator. You have done a magnificent and patient work tonight. You have reconnected with the spark of your life's task. You have embraced the sacred, transformative journey of the apprenticeship. And you have glimpsed the magnificent vista from the peak of mastery. These are not just ideas. They are the stages of a natural, organic process of growth, and you have now planted the seeds of this entire journey deep within your subconscious mind. As you drift now into the deepest, most profound sleep, your subconscious mind will begin its sacred work. It will begin to align your energy, your desires, and your perceptions with this path. It will begin to clear away the inner resistance, the impatience, the self-doubt that has held you back. You do not need to force anything. You only need to trust in the process. Trust in the quiet voice of your own true nature. You will begin to notice the changes in your waking life. A new sense of clarity about your direction. A new patience with the learning process. A new ability to focus deeply. You will find yourself naturally drawn to the books, the people, and the practices that will lead you forward on your unique path. You are a master in the making. The seed is within you, and it knows how to grow. Sleep now. Drift away on the deep, quiet river of your own potential. Your subconscious mind is now your faithful guide on the path to mastery. All is well. Sleep, deep, peaceful sleep. And awaken with a new, quiet sense of your life's magnificent purpose.